they're making big changes, big shifts, and very positive impact on our lives.
And is this one of the reasons you often sing in an indigenous style voice?
Uh,
You've had a couple releases, right?
Yeah.
In the last, few years? And I know you have one coming up not too far from now. Is the reason that you sing in an indigenous style voice sort of rooted in this respect for indigenous wisdom?
The chants that I'm singing, it's a channeling. So it is not belongs to certain indigenous groups. It is something that came to me during the process, like, and being in a certain like space and
Mental state.
mental state, and I believe in reincarnation, and I learned about my previous lives, and of course we all are coming from indigenous, like,
That's some, yeah.
it's at some level. So in my previous lives, I used to be indigenous. I used to be someone who is singing these kind of songs and also working as a medicine man, basically. So it's activated in me. So I remember even my songs and kind of like those technologies with voice, how to heal with voice, and it's coming from my past lives.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that with us. I also understand that on the Wise Records label, there will be actual indigenous chants that we'll have the opportunity to listen to. So we both have your own unique language as well as indigenous tribal languages, right?
Across all indigenous cultures, it's very similar, kind of like chants and the way of singing, like they got some variations, like, but it's coming from ancient times, like, so.
Well, I can see that indigenous medicine has clearly impacted your life tremendously, right? From the ayahuasca ceremony that triggered you to envision the Wise Castle and move in this direction. What's your take on other psychedelics and how they influence outlook? Right? Because you talked a lot about drinking and the use of drugs as being a bad thing. So how do you sort of distinguish in your own world, in your own mind, between, a medicinal purpose or something that might be for your personal growth, and between that and a substance that's going to harm you?
Yeah, I just can say about my experience. Of course, I see also like other people who worked with psychedelics, and I can tell that I personally had huge transformation. As you can see, I had extra weight and a lot of issues, mental and in general, like addictions. I consider this as the blessing from the nature, from creator. It's a tool that really can improve your life, but if you're doing this in the proper way,
Okay.
it's very important to know how to work with this tool, to work with the right people who is facilitating these events, and it should be in ceremonial way. It should be in a certain setting, in a certain places, like with a good energy, and it can be done in like a nightclub. It's not right when people are taking mushrooms and going to nightclub and drinking alcohol and doing cocaine. It can create some problems. Like psychedelics is an amazing tool. Like it can save you a lot of time on the therapists, like, and doctors maybe, and that's kind of like one of my missions is to also educate people on these experiences. I work with many leaders, and we're working towards creating like a um, proper information about how to work with plant medicines, and it can be not just psychedelics. There are plant medicines like master plants that very good for your protection, like for clarity, uh, like tobacco, like hape. It has many different like benefits. Yeah. So, and our goal is to introduce people to this world, and also making sure that they have like positive result. So you can use this instrument to unlock your potential, your abilities, and embrace the abundance in every aspect of your life.
Beautiful. Lovely. Okay. I'd like to go out on a futuristic note. First of all, what is a network state? And how does this relate to WISE Coin and the WISE ecosystem?
So yeah, we're just using like anything. We're just using everything the best for our community, and the blockchain technology is amazing technology that helping you to build on top of that and make your project decentralized. As I said, WISE is community-based project, and we want people to co-build it, co-own it as well, and also receive benefits from the ecosystem that is growing. So like have some share of the profit, have and also like receive benefits in terms of the bigger this ecosystem, the better events we can do, the better products we can create, the more products we can create, more WISE spaces. We can build WISE city, and then who knows, maybe network of WISE cities where people can gather. We can build full-on festival, 3-4 days. So, and basically it's a playground that we're creating together. Like, let's just create something where we all can be leaders and also creators. Like, we designed it together.